Well, hello, guys. Welcome to the Runway Lyfe Live Rundown, the runway. Normally do the Travel Talk Tuesdays, but it's a Friday. So we wanted to join you because it's been a while. And I have Heba joining us from Egypt. I see she is already here. I wanted to give people time to join. So I will patch you in a moment, Heba. Just stand by. But hopefully you guys enjoy our live. We're going to ask some questions and answer some questions if you have any. So ask away. We will also save the live so that you guys can revisit it at a later date to get all of your questions answered. Let me see if I can get Heba joined in and just make sure that a good connection. It says waiting for you, Heba. I know that it is a Friday afternoon and not everyone is still abiding by the quarantine. So, hi, Heba. Thanks for joining.
Hi.
Oh my goodness. You look so lovely.
Listen to me.
I can hear you. It's a little delayed, but I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, good. We have some people joining us. Hello, people. Drop in the comments where you're from and if you've ever been to Egypt. If you want to go, just chat along with us. So,
Yeah, very nice.
we are live. Hey, Ashley, how are you? I'll be seeing you
I'm
soon.
fine.
That's my friend Ashley. Some of the other people I don't know, but welcome. Fernando Sosa
Hi, Ashley.
and
Yeah.
Gold Lakes Designs. Thanks for joining us. Heba's with us from Egypt, all the way from Cairo. It's so early in the morning for her, but she's always on time, so it's
Yeah.
never too early for her. So we will get into some questions. Hey, Mia. So Heba, would you like to introduce yourself and let us know how did you become a guide and how long you've been a guide, a tour guide in Egypt? And, what did you have to study and do to get your license?
Yeah, for us as an Egyptian, we need to study about 4 years to be as a tour guide, and then you will get your ID or your license. And sometimes, like me, unfortunately, I studied master degree and now I'm preparing for PhD, but I'm so lazy. I can't finish it with the work.
You're so smart, though. It's okay. You'll finish.
To study at least 4 years. And we
Mm-hmm.
study history, religion, architecture, all the fields. I started to work. I finished my bachelor degree at 2009, and then I worked in
Uh-huh.
Alexandria. I lived here in Cairo. I moved about 6 or 7 years to be here in Cairo, and I started to live here and
Mm-hmm.
work too. So I'm still
Mm-hmm.
studying and working together at the same time.
Well, good. You were so smart. You'll finish your PhD in no time.
Hopefully one day. I don't know
Yes.
when, but hopefully.
Well,
That's
I've
the
met
only benefit
Heba
from the
before I
COVID
went to. Yes, yes.
that I'm
I
studying
met.
now. Before the COVID, I used to work. But now I have nothing to do, so I have to study.
Yeah, you have plenty of time now. You made
Yeah,
plenty of time with the COVID.
yeah, and that's why we have life
So I
too.
met have
Before
Met
COVID,
have a
I have never been on
before
a
COVID
live
you didn't
video.
have any time.
Yeah, I have no time. I used to work and
See?
come to the home to sleep and spend money sometimes, so there is no time to study. I don't need the studying. I need to earn the money
Yeah.
and spend it. But now there's no money and I have to study.
Yeah.
There's no work.
Well, it's okay because now you're doing Instagram lives. You're getting yourself
For
out
me, I'm so
there.
satisfied because I have to finish it. I started about 5 years ago, and or 6 years ago, my PhD.
Mhm.
So my professor, she wanted to kill me because I have to finish it, but I'm so lazy. And I used to tell it to her all the time, I have to work, I have to
Mhm.
work. It's my career, so I have to build it. But now I have no work, so I have to study. There is no other option.
Yes, and you'll have plenty of time. So when you get your PhD, besides being a guide, what else can you do?
I'm gonna stay as a guide.
Are you
I
going to
love
stay as a
working as a
guide?
guide. Yeah. Yeah, but in case we have another COVID, one day I'm gonna search for
Mhm.
another job by with my PhD. But I'm sure I'm gonna stay working as a guide. I
Okay.
love it. I
Yes, you
enjoy
love
it.
seeing it.
Yeah.
Yes. Golden Lakes design says you're not lazy, Heather. So I met Heba before I went to Egypt and we chatted and I was kind of bossy and I knew everything that I wanted to do. And so I just told her I have this whole list, of things that I want to do in each city. And I just need you to take us there, organize the transportation and tell us about it. So what ended up happening is she ended up kind of bossing me around, but we'll get to that later.
I'm fine. I'm fine. But you know what you are doing, and you know all the places and the options, so I have nothing to say. You know it.
hmm Well,
You already
yesterday I was
selected.
asking her a question. And when I asked her a question, she sent me a picture of something. I said, "Oh, we didn't go there." She said, "Well, you already knew everything you wanted to do, so you didn't go there. You were bossy."
There's no time to give you options. You know you wanted to go one, two, three, so there's no suggestion, nothing to say. So okay, we will do it. But for the others, sometimes I have many listeners, so we can discuss it. And that's why you miss
Next time.
Hatchet and Luxor.
I
I
know.
didn't
That's why I
even tell
missed
you
it. Next
about
time.
it, but we
Yeah, she
still
told
have
me, "Well,
many
you
time
have to
to go
come back."
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have to come back now and give her more money because of the COVID. So, what are the main cities that people should see when they're in Egypt? Like, where should they definitely go? If you're going to come to Egypt, where should you go?
they have to go to to Giza, especially where we have the
Uh-huh.
Giza pyramids, one of the seven wonders of the ancient world, and the only one that will still existed or was still existed here in Egypt, or we still have it because in ancient time we have the lighthouse of Alexandria, but it's completely destroyed in the 14th century. So you have to see the pyramid, of course. And also we
Mhm.
have Saqqara, we have Dahshur, we have Memphis, that's in Giza. In Cairo itself, we have the Egyptian Museum. We have the Coptic Cairo and the Islamic Cairo too. Outside Cairo, we have other cities that I'm sure you have to visit one of them at least, like Luxor. In Luxor, we have many places
Mhm.
like we have the East Bank and the West Bank. In the East Bank, we have the Temple of Karnak and Temple of Luxor. In the West Bank, we have the Valley of Kings, Valley of the Queens, Hatshepsut Temple. And we have also hot air balloons, so you have to try it. Also, we have Aswan. It's another city. It's about 4 hours or 3 hours from Luxor to move to Aswan by car or by train. So in Aswan, we have Pilar Temple, we have Nubian Village, and it's amazing experience. You have to try it and visit it too.
Mhm.
Also, we have Abu Simbel. Abu Simbel, it's a magnificent temple, and it's about 4 hours from Aswan to Abu Simbel, but it's worth to see it. That's in Upper Egypt.
Mhm.
Also, we have Alexandria. We have El Minya, we have El Fayoum, we have many places like for the Red Sea and Mediterranean Sea. Mediterranean Sea, we have Alexandria. It's so famous. I live in Alexandria about 14 years, so it's my favorite. And I still study in Alexandria too. And because
Okay.
it looks like European and modern, and it has some places and it's easy. It's not so crowded like Cairo. We have Sharm el-Sheikh, we have
Mm-hmm.
El Hurghada for the Red Sea and snorkeling, diving, swimming, many activities you can try there. So you can
Okay.
spend with us
So
1 month and you will not finish all the places. You have to come back after staying 1 month.
yes, if you want to like really see and enjoy things, you need some time. You can see a lot of things in like 8 to 10 days, but not everything still. But you'll have like maybe 2 days in each place before you move around. So keep that in mind. And so when they come to Cairo, some people may only think of the pyramids. So why should they want to go outside of Cairo? Is it because they'll maybe get the authentic Egyptian lifestyle and experience, or why should they go outside of Cairo?
Because every city has her own style and own life, and the places that you will visit it, even the people, they are different from place to the other one. All of us are so friendly, but we are different.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
in Aswan, we have the Nubian people, and they are so kind, and even their houses has their own style, and it's amazing one. In Luxor, they are kind, but the life is different too. In Alexandria, it looks modern, but it's not so crowded like Cairo. So in every city, you will try something or find something different. So
Okay.
you have
And you
to
already
try all the styles.
Yes. And you already said Alexandria is your favorite. Is it because it's more European style and it's on the Mediterranean Sea?
Yeah, and I feel it's for more relaxation. And you can live in
Uh-huh.
Alexandria. You will have all the facilities, all the malls, and all the places you can go with peace. Not like here in Cairo. In Cairo, I feel the traffic. It's like crap. And but in Alexandria, even it's so crowded, at least you will find a part. It has the sea and the sky together, so you will feel it's more relaxed, like or you feel relaxed. That's why I like it. But for work,
Yes.
to be
Traffic.
honest, I love Cairo and Luxor for work.
Okay. Yeah. Traffic in Cairo is horrific. It's all I can say. Yeah, it's bad. So when
It's good.
people come to Cairo, because they want to come to Cairo, start their trip or finish their trip there, where should they stay, like for convenience, in order like to be easily accessible to the sites, what areas, and to be able to easily walk to different restaurants or different things and not have to fight the traffic? Where do you think they should stay at? What
Eh,
areas?
Yeah, in Cairo, all over Cairo, we have many hotels and many hostels, many places to stay in it. But I prefer the Cairo itself, the downtown, because in the downtown you have the Nile River, so most of the hotels and the places overlooks the Nile River. So in my opinion, it's better. Some people they are preferring to stay in Giza because it has a pyramid view. But for me, I love the downtown of Cairo because at night you will find many restaurants, many coffee shops, many places to walk in it. But Giza, I feel it's desert. I live in Giza, by the way,
Yeah.
so I like it. But I'm trying to be honest and tell you the best option. So for the people that used to come, I prefer to stay in the downtown because at least at night you will walk and see the Nile. So I prefer the downtown,
Yeah.
and we have many hotels
Mhm.
and many
Yes,
options
they do
there.
have a lot. We stayed
Yeah,
downtown Cairo. Well, Nile City is what they
yeah,
call it, at a Nile View. And traffic was bad, but you can walk. Like she said, we could walk out the hotel to different places. There was actually a little shopping mall inside of our hotel where there was, restaurants and different things. If you forgot a pharmacy you needed to pick up, or, you just needed little things to get there. So it's convenient. Whereas, like I said, if you're staying at one of the hotels there, you're in the desert, so you're not gonna walk anywhere. You're gonna have to take Uber or have
yeah.
a ride to get you drive into the city and fight the traffic. So what are some tourist traps that people should avoid when they are going to Egypt?
We are kind. We don't have any tourist traps here. But I used to say all the time in all my tours that there's nothing for free here in Egypt. You don't have to go to any place with someone you don't know him, and you have to avoid the street vendors. And at least if you will not be in a group, you have to have a driver, or a guide or a friend, because it's safe. To be honest, it's so safe here, and you can live here in Egypt without any problem. But as a foreigner, you are not speaking Arabic, and most of the Egyptians are not speaking English, so it's gonna be hard with you to deal. And in the touristic place, you have to avoid the street vendors. That's my opinion. To enjoy in peace. And you tried before.
Yeah.
And there's
Yes.
nothing for free.
That was the first. No, that was the first thing she told me when she was like, Egypt, nothing's for free. And then we got to the first site. Everybody's like, oh, it's free, miss. It's free. Come and see. It's free. I have this for you. It's free. But of course, it's not free. So
Yeah.
when they say go the other way. So we were talking about going to the other cities. So now that we've seen Cairo and, we saw the pyramids, we did the ATVs, we went to the museum, and what else did we? Oh, we went to the bazaar and all these different things there is to do there. But now we want to
You
go to,
tried the
let's say,
shisha. You
Luxor or
forgot.
Aswan. Yeah, did the shisha. Now we want to go to Luxor and Aswan and, the Red Sea. What are the best options to like travel within the city that makes it easy on the people that are touring there and more convenient? Because I know, there are several options. I know you took a sleeping train, which I have never been
Yeah.
on, so I'll have to try that.
It's so good.
We
I love
flew.
it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. By the way, we have many ways to travel inside Egypt. We have the flights, like to move from Cairo to Luxor, we have flight or sleeping train, and the same from Cairo to Aswan too. I prefer the sleeping train because you started at 7 or 8, and once you sleep, you will go directly to the place in the morning. So for some people or some visitors, you will save one night in a hotel by taking the sleeping train. We have also the flight. It's about 1 hour from the Cairo airport to Aswan airport or Luxor airport. Also, we have the option of renting a private car. We have the best cars here. We have the public transportation, but I don't recommend it at all. You have to stay in something private, whatever you prefer, like that sleeping train or the flight. The best option is the flight because it's so quickly to be in the cities that we are going, and it's so safe, and also it's so comfortable. Because the train sometimes it's not good due to the toilet. I don't know if it will be clean or not, so sometimes it's not good. But that's the best way.
Yeah. Like you said, you're trying to travel on a budget. Like all of these people are trying to travel for cheap. They don't want to pay a lot. So you'll be on the sleeping train, that may not be as clean. You'll get there. You won't have to pay it overnight, at a hotel. Like you said, you'll save one night and have the there. But for
2 nights. One night while you are going, and another night while you are coming back to Cairo. So it's safe. So you can finish your day here and take the sleeping train to arrive in the morning and start the tour. And the same while you are coming back, you will spend the whole day in the city and come at night to be here in Cairo in the morning.
Yeah. But places that you can travel to from Cairo easily in a car is Alexandria, Memphis.
In Alexandria, that's the best way. Yeah. To move from here in Cairo to go to Alexandria by the car, and to go to El Fayoum, it's a nice city also by the car. There's no other option to try or to travel through it except the car. And also, even if you wanted to go to Luxor and Aswan by private car, it's okay, but it will take about 12 or 13 hours, so it's too long. And I know you love that.
Too long. So, no. So you just take a flight. The little commuter flights are not that much if you catch them early, so it's really affordable. We kind of already talked about this. Can you visit Egypt without a guide? I would say no. What would you say, Heba? For your first time, would you recommend someone going to Egypt without a guide?
How can I answer? I say no. I'm here and my colleagues too. And we
I'll
need
send
to
you
work.
all the yes.
But to be honest, also, you can travel without a guide if you don't want to know some information. But in this case, you have to rent a good car to have a good driver to be with you all the time. And you need at least someone to take your photos like me. So you can join me, take me as a photographer.
Yes, you try. That was one of the things I had on there. You know, a lot of people think, oh, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna rent a car, or you know, I'm just gonna catch Uber everywhere. Yeah, you can Uber, but
No,
you're just
it's
gonna get
gonna be too hard because some people working in Uber they don't speak English, and also to move from place to another one, the people that working in Uber they don't know the touristic places and the place for taking the tickets and how to you can move inside the area. So it will be so hard for them. So I prefer to at least if they will not get a guide from Egypt, you have to get a driver from tourism company to be easy to move from place to another one because not all the people know how they can go to the shore or to Memphis, the first capital for Egypt. So at least you need someone working in the tourism.
yes to know
Or
exactly.
yeah, or to use the advice of your friend that come before, like you. You are an expert now, so you will describe it very well.
No, I'm no expert, but that traffic is. Don't ever think you're gonna rent a car. That's just point one. You need a driver and not Uber. So definitely, I recommend for the first time for sure. You need a guide just to show you around because it'll be a shock for sure. And as Narissa said, yes, Heba is the best photographer. Also, so you get her. You not only get a tour guide, you also get some pictures. So you're getting a 2 for 1.
Thank you so much.
You already said that it's safe for the tourists. So what about solo travelers? And a lot of people travel by themselves.
Yeah.
What do you think of solo travelers?
It's so safe and they can enjoy their time here without any problem. And I guided many solo travelers. It's so good. And even as the female traveler or as a male, it's so safe and so good.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no problem to be as a solo traveler.
Okay, good. And so, like for a woman, if she comes by herself, you know, will the men harass her, or does she need to dress a
No, no,
certain way?
no, no,
No.
no. But
Okay.
in some places, like in the touristic places that you will enter inside it, you have to wear a normal clothes. And if you are
Mm-hmm.
staying in but I guided many tourists. There is no one suffered from being a solo traveler, and it's so safe. It's so safe.
And have
And even here,
guided to.
I live alone. I am Egyptian, and I live alone here in Cairo. I don't face any problem.
Oh, good. Heather has guided some famous people. I won't name names, but if you get her, you're getting a superstar guide. Um, don't worry, you won't miss anything. So, what are the best months to come to?
You are welcome anytime, but the, we are ready. Any month we are ready to receive you and to welcome you. But I prefer starting from the end of August till till May. It's so good to travel to Egypt. But June, July, and the beginning of August, even for us as an Egyptian, and for me before the COVID, I don't like to work in August. In the beginning of August and July and June. But now, during the COVID, if I have any tourist, I'm gonna guide him easily. But the best months to come, starting from the end of August till the next May,
Yes, and
because
you'll
the weather
just
is so
sweat and
good
you'll
and
enjoy.
it's not so hot.
Yeah, you'll sweat, you'll enjoy it, and you'll just bring the towel to wipe your sweat and have fun in August. So, someone was asking, what are the rules doing during COVID? So I know to go there, you have to have a negative PCR test, depending on what country you're coming from. If you're coming from the U.S., within 96 hours, outside of the U.S., 72 hours, you have to come with a negative PCR test, not a rapid test. And there's no quarantine on arrival right now, but I know that may change. They used to have a requirement for health insurance while you're there. They took it away. I don't think they brought it back. You guys don't need insurance for the travelers.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Hello.
You hear me? Can you hear me now?
Now, yeah.
Okay, I was asking for the travelers, did they reinstate the requirement for the health insurance?
No.
No.
And some people, yeah. There's no specific paper for the health insurance, but sometimes they use the one that you have in the state to show it to them in the airport. But I asked it before many people that used to come, and they told me no, there's no specific paper for that.
Okay. Yeah, so you can go. Just know that that'll be the thing. Also, just as a reminder, if you're leaving the USA, you will not be able to come back if you test positive, period. You won't be able to board the plane from where you are. So just be prepared to stay where you are. That's negative. So, financially, just be prepared for that. So, any other questions? We're open for questions now. If you have a question, drop it in the chat.
Yeah, let me check that. Yeah, there is no question.
There was I guess a vendor that was upset with them, but I think they left. That they were there and there was a vendor that was upset with them.
Why?
Yeah.
That's why I said there's nothing for free. Even taking the photos. It's not for free.
You need a oh yes. If they volunteer, they will make you give them your phone to take your picture and then they'll ask for a tip. So just be prepared. If you don't want to tip them, don't give them your phone. But if the pictures are cute, just go ahead and tip them. If not, oh, I don't have my purse. I just said my guide has my purse, which she did. And I didn't have money for a tip. But yes, so Heba and I will be working together, putting to Egypt. We will have one coming up in August. I will post it right after the live. Also, if you're interested in going to Egypt and you don't need help like with your hotels or your flights, we have a website where you can book your excursions through us. You can also contact me to book your hotel and flight if you need it. It's all on this website. It's easy to find. But I will be posting it all to social media. The website is runwaylyfe.com. I will put it in the chat. But we are offering tours that leave from Cairo, that also go to Aswan, Luxor, the Red Sea, Alexandria. Someone was trying to buy beads and they wanted to pay less. Let me tell you something. I'm the best haggler there is to be had. I know the people in those stores were so upset with me because I just refused to pay anything more than what I wanted to pay. And normally it worked out. Maybe one time I paid a little bit more than what I wanted to pay, but at the art, the papyrus place. But everywhere else, I got a good deal. So
yeah, even in the papyrus place, you were so good.
Yes, but you just got to stick to your guns, and if you have a price, stick to it, and just say no, it's too much. I'm gonna leave. And then once you start acting like you're walking off, they'll come back and say, okay.
We need you to stay with us and get what you want.
Exactly. So, just stick to your when it comes to there's some great things. What would you recommend they get when they come to Egypt? Of course, I got some stuff. I'll show you on my little desk. I got these little whatnots. I got a pyramid. I got spices. I got alabaster. It's not in my office. I got frankincense and myrrh. I got all of that. What's the
Yeah,
thing that you people should get when they come to Egypt because they can't get it anywhere else?
cartoons too.
Oh, the cartouche. Yeah,
The
I got a
name, yeah,
ring necklace.
yeah, yeah.
So
And
they're really
uh,
20,
I think you
18.
mentioned all the subjects. And we have cotton places also for the cotton because we have the best quality cotton all over
Yeah,
Egypt, all over the world. Yeah, the Egyptian cotton. We have many
yeah,
places for the bed sheet, for the scarves, the t-shirts. We have a good quality.
yeah. So get your Egyptian cottons. I forgot to get that.
Yeah,
I'll get that on my next visit when I come.
next time. Yeah,
Yeah,
we still have more to visit,
yeah.
more
And I
places
still
to
have
go.
my
Woo.
clothes yet, sitting on my dresser, looking pretty. I'm gonna open them one day and use them. But yes, thanks for joining us. Kaba, did you have any closing thoughts or advice? Anything you'd like to say?
Just, I'm gonna be so happy if I meet you again soon, and if I receive anyone knowing you. I don't remember advice now or certain advice, but I'm sure if you come to Egypt, you will enjoy it, and it's worth to visit.
Okay. Yes. And if you come to Egypt through Runway Lyfe, Heba will be your guide. I just posted the little flyer that I'll be posting talking about our trip. That's the inclusions, that's the price based on double occupancy. So there'll be 2 people per room. Um, Narissa said it's so nice to see you, Heba. She misses you. Um,
Yeah, I
Natalia,
miss you, Narissa, so much. I can
Natalia
see
and
the comment.
Patricia loves you. Yes. Natasha and Patricia loves you. Natalia and Patricia loves you. So we'll
Me
have
too.
a group trip. If you want an individual trip or you want to build your own personal group trip, we will have those too. So just know that if you want to come to Egypt, we will get you there one way or another. So,
There's someone asking about what are the rules during the COVID. We have the social distance, you have to keep it, and you have to wear your mask inside the places. Also, you have to get your COVID test before coming to Egypt, and because they will ask for it in the airport. Otherwise, we don't have any specific rules except keeping the social distance and sanitizers everywhere and masks.
Herban Ferrari said that it was so nice to see you, Heba, and hear from you. You're the best, and they want to come back to Egypt and see you.
Yeah,
See,
I miss her
everyone
so
loves
much. I met her in the museum. Thank you so much. I
you.
love all of you.
Well, thanks for joining us. And of course, go
Welcome.
and visit Lyfe with the YLYFE.com and sign up for some tours with us. Let Heba boss you around.
Yeah, one day.
All right. I don't think we had any questions in the chat. We didn't have any pop up questions. So we will see you guys at a later date. Have a great day. Well, great night and a great morning for Heba.
Yeah. Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.